Hello everyone, this is another SAP2000 tutorial. Uh, it's also a series. We made other two tutorial previously, creating the cooling tower models and also applying a model analysis. And in this part, I'm going to consider a time history analysis. For the time history analysis, we should have a dynamic analysis or model analysis as well. So for this purpose, I'm going to go to define here. We should define a time function. So in time function, I want to consider uh, one of the recorded earthquakes. So I want to list, suppose New Hall earthquakes. I want to take the X and Z. So here is the new Hall earthquakes. Here is the new Hall earthquake record. So this is the uh, time histories. So I created the first one, and I'm going to go to again from file, how you can create, go to add new function, and this time you can go to browse, and the browse here call new hall. So new all 1, new all 2, new all z. You can select for the z direction new all z. So you can see this is not proper, and you can go to the view the file and read this file like this. So this is the station and time and also numbers, and this is the area and 3000 point, and the step is 0.6 seconds, and you can start reading from this point. So this is centimeters per second per second. So what I want to do is I want to uh, take this point, and but this is first line and second line, third line, and from third line it should read, and each line has 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 points. So I'm gonna skip the 3 line, and prefix should be 1 because the first is starting from 1. The number of point per line is 8, and here is the giving time 0.02 seconds. So I'm gonna call view display the graph, and it's correct. Now the end of the here is about uh, 1 minute. So I can write it called new or TZ, time history in Z direction. So one have horizontal, one have Z direction. So the previous one is also like this. Now we can go to the here to define a function. With function is defined, and we're going to define a model analysis. Here go to here. First, let me check the model analysis from the previous. We consider 20 mode, and you can consider 90% target participation math, and then we go to add a new one. In this time we can go to time history analysis. So in the time history analysis name, you can select here time history. And one thing, mostly in other software we use a linear time history analysis, but SAP has one enhancement that's called a fast nonlinear analysis. So quite fast. It is much more fast than you expect. So I use for the solution considering model, and which is previously defined, and here I want to select called acceleration, and this is new all one. This is the scale factor changing centimeters to meter. So when I use change centimeters to meter, and you can see 1 meter is 100 centimeters. So now we have 1 meter. So what we're gonna do is we want to times this to 10. So we have centimeters. So if I go to use my convent, so now here we want to change it to centimeters to meters. So that will be 0.1, and even 1 centimeter should be 0.1 meters. So I'm going to give this 0.1. So now here we added this one in the first one. And the second one is also going to add one more, and this time going to modify the third, and here new all C. So this is it, and we create about 3000 points. So it was 3000 point, and each step is 0.2 second. This is the inherent damping of the structure. We consider two, let's 3%. And for the nonlinear parameters, you can add some change it to this them, but I can accept as a default to get faster. So I'm gonna OK, and it's completed. So now we want to run the analysis, and we're gonna call the run, and it take a while to finish. The analysis completed, we say done, and here we can change the unit to millimeter and to see large formation. So this is the time history from 5 seconds in the time of 5 seconds, and we can displacement measure the displacement at the top. Let's point out in the one of the joint. Here is about 500 millimeter, about 500 millimeter in the top in this period of time. And we can also go to one of the bottom. Let me go to here and select here, and I can this node, and it is about maximum 23 millimeter, so very large, small. And now what we're gonna do is we want to go to the display, and let's see this point, and this point is 389 and the top is 354. So I'm going to display, and it's called plot function, and I'm going to delete them. Okay, I'm going to define plot function, and here is called let me delete okay, delete, and I'm going to here called joint displacement. So now add one, and using displacement, and this is 389, which is the top of this, and I'm going to select component x1, and one more is 357, which is the top, and the same. Now I can put them here at, and plotting with the horizontal time function. So now here is the displacement in the top is large, about 5000 millimeter, and the displacement in the bottom is small, about 1000 millimeter in this period of time, about 30 seconds or 12 seconds. Now we want to see the earthquake response of the structure using animation. So for this I want to go to here, so we already have that displacement, and I want to go to here called create video, and in the video I want to select this one 30 seconds, which is the off of the earthquakes, and increasing the pixel to 118 to the 800. The magnification factor can be about let's be 5, because it's maximum 5 meters, so it should be 25 meters, so very large, and it can be and that 5 is okay, or 2. According to 160, that 2 is maybe a 10 meters, it's okay, acceptable. And I'm going to show that displacement, and okay, we create the video. So it takes some time to finish to 30 seconds. So then we will see the response. So after finish, I can show you how it works. Now the rendering is reached to 30 seconds, so it will takes to create, because the first they will create frames and then they will create videos. So it takes some, still it's creating video. Now the recording is completed and we can go to see how it works. And here is the record which is created a video. So like this you can create animation, so you can bring it a little, zoom it, and you can see the animation and the behavior. So next I want to go to back to here and also see some element, such as, let me go to the columns, and I want to see from the time history, and I'm going to 12, which is 10 which is the largest time history part, and I'm going to apply some actual force. I'm going to apply OK, and you can go to the make it using this function, and this one and this one, and you can go to select the column. And now I can go to, so this is a client column, so one is intention, one is in the compression. So let me go to this one, is a very large actual force, about, you can see about 74,000, so 162 meter is laying on this column. So very large axial force, and torsion, the torsion also very large during this earthquake. And also we can consider see some shell element stress strains. So I'm going to using that time history from 10 seconds. This time I want to show the maximum minimum of the shell stress using stress component in the maximum. So I'm going to OK, and I can go to zoom in, and you can see the stress minimum and maximum. So this is the end of the tutorial. Sorry, one thing is left, and I should say that is go to the displacement, and like before, you can go to here, and this time you can get acceleration and also velocity, like this. So if you have any question, you can put in the comment and I will find time to answer you, and see you next time.